Evet arkadaşlar tekrardan merhabalar. Evet bu haftanın ikinci ders saati işliyoruz sizlerle birlikte şimdi. Evet geçen dersten kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz şimdi, tamam mı? Evet, geçen dersimizi hatırlarsanız hava yollarının yaşadığı sıkıntılarla alakalı bir ünite işlemiştik. Onu bitirdik şimdi. En son average demiştik hatırlarsanız. Şimdi de accommodation isimli yeni ünitemize geçiyoruz, tamam mı? Evet. Burada bu ünitede konaklama ile ilgili çeşitli bilgiler öğreneceğiz sizlerle birlikte. Evet. Now we are going to read this together. Where to stay in Spain. There's an article here about it. Then we are going to make these exercises according to it, then move on to the next exercises, okay? All right, where to stay in Spain? Medieval castles turned into luxury hotels and mansions, converted into youth hostels, are typical of the variety of places to stay in Spain. The tourists who are so important to Spain's economy have almost 10,000 establishments to choose from, offering over 1.5 million beds. At the top of the scale, there are the paradores. These are suites of rooms in once royal palaces and luxury accommodation in castles, fortresses, hunting lodges, and other historic buildings. Real historic buildings, real palaces, real castles, real fortresses. Some modern paradores have been purpose-built as modern hotels. They are usually built in a traditional style and located in areas of outstanding beauty or in towns of historic interest. These are not real. Then there are luxury beach hotels on the Costa del Sol and in the Balearic and the Canary Islands. Visitors can also stay on remote farms or in villas and old houses, let for self-catering. For the traveler on a budget, there are youth hostels and bed and breakfasts, pensions, family-run country cottages, and guest houses, campsites, and refuges with stunning views for mountaineers. An apartment hotel, known as a villa turistica in Andalusia, is another option. Half hotel, half holiday apartment. It gives guests a choice between self-catering, because all rooms have a kitchen, or eating in the hotel restaurant, if you don't want to cook. You have that option as well. Holiday villages are similar, often catering for specialist interests, such as horse riding, climbing, or windsurfing. One example is the village of Ensa in the mountainous region of Aragon, which offers a mix of camping and hostel accommodation with restaurants and bars. Okay, we are going to answer the second question here. What types of accommodation are mentioned? Let's give that answer. What types of accommodation are mentioned here? The first one is the paradores. Well, the paradores are medieval castles, real medieval castles, real medieval palaces, real medieval fortresses, and real other historic buildings. They were, you can book a room, a suite room in those places. And then there are also modern paradores, which are not real, but were built in shape of these old castles, palaces as well. They were built in traditional style. And there are also luxury beach hotels, remote farms or villas, old houses. And there are also youth hostels, bed and breakfasts, family-run cottages, guest houses, campsite, apartment hotels, and holiday villages. Okay, so question number 3. Which type of accommodation would you recommend for a traveler to Spain who, A, wants to live in a palace? If a traveler wants to live in a palace in Spain, then what type of accommodation would you recommend to that traveler? Well, of course, a paradores, right? And which type of accommodation would you recommend for a traveler to Spain who is a serious mountaineer? Well, if a traveler is a serious mountaineer, then guest houses, campsites, and refuges with stunning views. And which type of accommodation would you recommend for a traveler to Spain who is looking for serious luxury? Serious luxury. Oh, no, sorry, we are at C now. Wants peace and quiet in the countryside. With peace and quiet in the countryside. Well, farms, right? We have farms. It's a good option. Farms and self-catering villas, and also self-catering houses, country cottages, and guest houses are suitable for a traveler who wants peace and quiet in the countryside. And for a traveler who is looking for serious luxury, well, again, we can recommend paradores. Well, they are luxury accommodations. And also we have luxury hotels. I think that's it. Luxury hotels and paradores. And to a traveler in Spain who wants to stay in their own place but doesn't want to cook every night, well, we can recommend an apartment hotel. It has a kitchen, but you don't have to cook. You have an option to eat in the restaurant part of this hotel. You can stay in an apartment, but you can use the restaurant of it because it's also a hotel. Okay, so we have completed this. Perfect. Let's move on to here. Well, hotel facilities and services. We have pictures here, A to P, and we have these options here: air conditioning, airport shuttle, babysitting service, currency exchange, direct telephone, line telephone, fitness center, hair dryer, high-speed Wi-Fi access, in-room minibar, laundry and ironing, pets admitted, restaurant, self-deposit box, satellite TV, sauna, and wheelchair access. Okay, we are going to match these hotel services to the symbols of these of the services. Okay, for example, when we look at air conditioning, we can match it with the picture. Which picture? What do you think? A, right? A is the symbol of air conditioning. Picture A. Picture A. Okay, airport shuttle. Airport shuttle. Which picture is the symbol of airport shuttle? Well, it is obviously D, right? D is the symbol of airport shuttle. Babysitting service is also very easy, I think. The symbol of babysitting service is picture, which one? F, right? Okay, F. So we have currency exchange again here. Currency exchange, which is the symbol of currency exchange? What do you think? Which one? H, right? Yes, H is the symbol of currency exchange. Direct line telephone. Direct line telephone, well, again, pretty obvious picture. Which one? M. M is the symbol of direct line telephone. And then we have fitness center, which is the symbol of it. Fitness center. It is L. L is the symbol of fitness center. Hair dryer. hair dryer, which is the symbol, picture J, yes, J. Then we have here high-speed Wi-Fi access, high-speed Wi-Fi access. Which is it? It is picture, which one? B, yes, B is the symbol of high-speed Wi-Fi access. In-room minibar, picture, which one? O, picture O is the symbol of in-room minibar. Laundry and ironing, laundry and ironing, which picture? C, right? C is the picture symbol of laundry and ironing. Then we have pets admitted. Again, very simple picture. G, yes, picture G is symbol of pets allowed. There's a tick here, a pet and tick. Yes, it is allowed. Okay, restaurant, picture P. Yes, picture P is symbol of restaurant. And then we have safe deposit box. And picture which one? I is the symbol of safe deposit box. Then we have satellite TV. We have satellite TV. Picture which one? E. Picture E is the symbol of satellite TV. Then we have sauna. Which one is it? Picture K is symbol of sauna. And the final one is wheelchair access. Picture N, right? Picture N is the symbol of wheelchair access. Okay. Which of these facilities and services do you need most? Choose the top 10 and put them in order of importance. Well, for me, I'm going to put them, if I have to put them in order of importance, the first one is, for me, it is air conditioning. It is very important, I think, because if it is cold, it has to be warm. And if it is, the weather is hot, well, you know, you have to cool the room. It is the first thing. And the second one for me is high-speed Wi-Fi access. It is the second most important thing for me. Well, the third important thing is in-room minibar, because especially if it's summer, I want my water cold. So a minibar is a must. And after that comes the restaurant. I have to eat, right? I have to eat. At least I have to have breakfast. And after that, how many is that? I didn't count, but let's continue anyway. Well, after restaurant comes airport shuttle. If I have to travel with an airplane, I need airport shuttle. It is very important, I think. And if I'm abroad, I think currency exchanges can be really important. And direct line telephone, I'd really like that. And then comes laundry and ironing. And after that, satellite TV can be nice, but I don't think I would just sit in a room and watch TV in a hotel very long. Well, it depends, but if I have to stay in the room for a long time, then I can change the place of laundry and ironing and satellite TV, because TV then comes first, then laundry comes after that. Okay, I think that's it. Now we have a listening exercise. Okay, we have photos of traveler, the Singh family, Jinwei businesswoman, and the lead travel manager for a prince. We are going to listen. And first, we are going to number the photos in order that the travelers speak. We are going to number them as 1, 2, 3, according to the order to the traveler speak. Then we are going to listen again and complete the extras about each of the travelers' needs, okay? We are going to complete these empty spaces. Okay, so let's listen one by one.
Unit 3, page 25, exercises 6 and 7. 1.
My job is to make all the travel arrangements for the members of a royal family in the Middle East. Sometimes there's at least 10 of them, and I have to make sure everything is absolutely perfect. My biggest worry is always security, so I always choose a hotel that uses smart cards to limit access to executive suites and has CCTV cameras installed. The family particularly request limousine service, 24-hour room service, and exclusive use of the spa and therapy rooms.
2.
I travel a great deal on business and usually spend no more than 2 or 3 nights in a hotel. The travel budget has been cut recently, so I don't usually stay in exclusive, expensive hotels, but I do need some essential facilities. High-speed internet access is a must, and if there's a business center offering secretarial and translation services and business support, that's a plus. Oh, I also need a rapid laundry service, as I travel fairly light and don't always have enough clothes with me.
3.
We have 2 young children and a relatively low budget, so we look for somewhere that caters for families. It's important to have a swimming pool, but the best hotel for us is one where there's a children's play area where the children can go. We stayed in a place recently where the kids had bunk beds with individual television sets in them. We could get the latest PlayStation games and consoles from reception, and if we wanted to go out in the evening, just the 2 of us, there was a great babysitting service as well.
Okay. First of all, the order of travelers. Well, the first speaker is which one? Well, it is Walid, right? The travel manager for a prince. The second speaker is Genevieve, the businesswoman, and the third one is the Singh family. So what about the facilities they talk about? Let's first listen again and try to find out what kind of facilities, what kind of services they want or they need or they have in their hotel or travel destinations. Okay, let's listen to it again.
Unit 3, page 25, exercises 6 and 7. 1.
Lead.
My job is to make all the travel arrangements for the members of a royal family in the Middle East. Sometimes there's at least 10 of them, and I have to make sure everything is absolutely perfect. My biggest worry is always security, so I always choose a hotel that uses smart cards to limit access to executive suites and has CCTV cameras installed. The family particularly request limousine service, 24-hour room service, and exclusive use of the spa and therapy rooms.
Okay. What kind of services or facilities does he talk about? Okay. First of all, he mentioned smart cards, cameras for security, limousine hire, and also 24-hour room service and spa and therapy rooms, right? So let's listen to the second customer, second
2.
traveler, sorry.
I travel a great deal on business and usually spend no more than 2 or 3 nights in a hotel. The travel budget has been cut recently, so I don't usually stay in exclusive, expensive hotels, but I do need some essential facilities. High-speed internet access is a must, and if there's a business center offering secretarial and translation services and business support, that's a plus. Oh, I also need a rapid laundry service, as I travel fairly light and don't always have enough clothes with me.
Okay, Jinwei, businesswoman. What kind of facilities and services does she talk about here? Did you catch? Well, as a businesswoman, the first thing she needs is high-speed internet, right? Internet access is very important to her. Then she needs a business center and business support. And finally, laundry service, a very quick, rapid laundry service because she travels light and she doesn't have enough clothes with her all the time. Let's listen to the third hotel guest, okay?
3.
The Singh family.
We have 2 young children and a relatively low budget, so we look for somewhere that caters for families. It's important to have a swimming pool, but the best hotel for us is one where there's a children's play area where the children can go. We stayed in a place recently where the kids had bunk beds with individual television sets in them. We could get the latest PlayStation games and consoles from reception, and if we wanted to go out in the evening, just the 2 of us, there was a great babysitting service as well.
Okay, so what kind of facilities and services does he talk about here? Well, first of all, he mentions swimming pool. Well, it's a good thing if there is a swimming pool. But the most important thing is, what is it for a family with 2 kids? A children's playground, right? A children's play area is very important for them. And also there can be bunk beds for kids again. And also there can be the television sets and PlayStation services at the hotel. And finally, something very important again, babysitting service. Yes, because they can go out, a husband and wife can go out together and the babysitter can watch out children for them. And that is very important. Okay. Well, our time is up for now. So we are going to continue our exercises in our next lesson. Okay? Evet arkadaşlar, süremiz dolduğu için alıştırmalarımıza burada ara veriyoruz. Bir sonraki ders saatimizde birlikte devam edeceğiz. Anlaştık mı? Evet. O zamana kadar kendinize çok iyi bakın. Görüşmek üzere.